Hey Jamie, thanks for talking to me. So end of the season, in your first season in charge, you've remained unbeaten at home. You must be quite happy with that. How have you found your first season in charge?
I find it quite enjoyable, to be honest. We've had some ups and downs, but some performances have been good, some performances have been pretty bad. But overall, throughout the season, I think they've been relatively good. The unbeaten home record, yeah, you can say it's not a great achievement. Many clubs have done it, but it's something that it's little things like this that you do enjoy. And the lads are quite happy about it as well. So, yeah, no, it was a good season.
Just quickly before we carry on with some of the awards, we were doing really well at home. You know, obviously a couple too many draws, but we were staying unbeaten. We were beating some really good teams, and then we weren't necessarily replicating that away from home. What do you put that down to?
I can't really say too much about that. It's when on a Friday you're trying to scrape around getting a side together, and come Thursday you have 13, 14 players who could win you a game. Then come Friday you've got 3 or 4 drop out. Then you've got to drop down to people who haven't featured much. So you always have to take that in consideration. But the players who play week in, week out, they're starting 11, they should be able to deal with the games away and should be able to get the results. But I don't understand why they prefer to play at home and win the results at home, to be honest.
So what were your ambitions coming into this season compared to where you ended up? Because obviously it was your first season in charge. What were your initial thoughts coming into the season as to where you'd like to finish?
Don't get me wrong, everyone likes to win the league. Everyone likes to win games comfortably, scoring goals. But I was just enjoying the fact that I was back in football with my lads, enjoying it. I've got obviously Ben Thompson here helping, and he's a massive factor to it as well. So it's just the fact of just enjoying the football, basically.
And my personal opinion of the reserves was always there to almost help the first team, you know, playing young, inexperienced players. What's it been like for you trying to juggle your ambitions as a manager with the needs of the club?
Oh, it's always going to be hard, but the way that me and Justin we've got a relationship, we've got on for so many years. We used to play together when we were younger. We always try and help each other out. If he's struggling for players, he takes some of mine, and if I'm struggling for players, he gives me some of his. So there's always that communication where we are going to be in together and as a team.
And this is the first season that the under-18s have been back at the South Bank. Do you think that they've been beneficial to your side this season with players like Ben Solomon and Corey coming in to help you guys out?
There's players in that under-18 side that could quite easily jump up to men's football. So they have been beneficial. Like, you can always rely on them on a Friday to say, do you want to come along and help the situation on a Saturday because we're struggling. They're always there to accommodate us basically as well. So
first season in charge, obviously, what were some of the other challenges you faced as a manager this season that you didn't necessarily think were going to be big issues?
It's just players letting you down basically. Like I just said to you previously, you've got 14, you've got 15 on a Thursday, and then on a Friday 10 o'clock at night. I know it's reserve football and that's the sort of thing you've got to deal with, but you have players letting you down, so then you've got to juggle round on a Saturday morning, and you've just got to feel for the players who get a text on a Saturday morning asking if they can come along and help because they haven't been picked prior to that. So I do feel for them, but no, we've been all right.
Do you have a personal highlight for yourself this season?
I can't say I've got a personal highlight throughout the season. It's just the fact that the way that we all come together, the social side of it is the benefit. We all enjoy ourselves after the game. Win or lose, we stay, have a few beers. It's like I said, you've gone unbeaten at home all season, and it is enjoyable to do that. And then hopefully we can maintain that next season.
Moving on to the awards, just before we touch on the winners, is there anybody that wasn't picked this year by yourself but has improved, especially some of the more younger players?
It's hard to say who's improved because I wasn't here last year and I don't know how. To be fair, I never came and watched the reserve much last year, and I very little came and watched the first team. So it's hard to say who's improved and who's not improved. So I can't answer that question in that respect because I wasn't here last season. But there has been a number of players as the season's gone on. The games have improved and they have got a lot better.
Moving on to the awards today. Your player of the season this year, you've picked Joe King in goal, who's featured in all but 8 games for you this season, making 5 clean sheets in a row towards the end of the season. Could you just give me some more as to why you picked him as your player this season?
It was hard to narrow it down to just one person because there wasn't a player that's actually stood out throughout the whole season. But Joe, he has single-handedly kept us in games, keeping 5 clean sheets in a row. So he was obviously up there in the choices. But if there is other players who could have got it, but it's just their performances towards the end of the season. I know Joe didn't finish it due to cricket reasons, but if other players did finish the season, then it could have been a different option.
And the players, of course, had their vote for their Players Player of the Year, and they voted for Tom Harvey, still quite a young player. He's made 21 appearances for you this season, which is the 4th biggest in your side. What's Tom brought to the team this year, and what do you think he can bring to your side moving forward next season?
Tom is still young. He has got a lot to learn, and there is some older players around him who could help him. I texted him at the start of the season. He played 1 pre-season game, and it was like I'd never seen a person play football before in my life. But after that, I said, "Can you come along and help?" And ever since then, he's not put a foot wrong basically, and he stayed.
Lastly, what are your ambitions for next season? What do you think you'll learn from this season, take into next season? Where do you think you'll want to finish next year?
There's always ambitions. If you haven't got ambitions to win the league, then there's no point even being involved in football. So each and one of the players who are signed on, who are willing to commit to Saturday football, don't want to win the league, then they should find somewhere else to play. So my ambition is to be up there competing and challenging for the title.